Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to American Reacts. I'm super stoked for this. I feel like this is way overdue. I should have done this like the first week I reacted to Australia stuff. It is the Boomerang. I have gotten some boomerangs from Mail Time, so thank you to you guys as always. And I will be trying them because I got a couple plain ones, but I want to learn how to throw them. Are they even real? Do they return to you? And then I didn't know that there's different types. So we're going to look at two videos today. This first one is from Victor Poulin. This will be linked down below. Seems like he has a boomerang business. That's pretty cool. And we're going to learn how to throw a traditional returning shaped boomerang right here. And then we will look at a second video after this that's totally different.
He's having a hard time getting it to return, so what I did is I asked him to mail the boomerang back to me and I would show him in a video exactly how to throw this for a good return, and he was willing. So I now have the boomerang back. As you can see, this is your boomerang, Jim. You can see where you've hit the ground a few times from throwing. It's number 3392-2013. So here's your instructions. What I want you to do is the face side of the boomerang, which is the airfoiled side, always faces you when you throw. Okay, and you probably already know that. I like to throw it with a pistol grip, which is 2 fingers around the tip of the boomerang, just like this. All right, and when you throw it, this boomerang likes just a small.
Okay, so that's interesting. I would have thought, because I know nothing about boomerangs, by the way, I would have just grabbed it like an ape, I guess, like with my whole hand, with like a pretty firm grip, and then like my baseball years come to mind where I would want to, flick my wrist. Suppose you can grip it different depending on who you are, but this guy seems to know what he's talking about, and a pistol grip is definitely a surprise to me. It's pretty cool.
Very light breeze coming straight at you. And as the breeze is coming straight at you, which I've got a very small breeze today coming right at me, you're going to throw just a little bit to the right of it. All right, so the breeze is coming at me like this. I'm going to throw right out that way. And you'll see me do that in a second with this boomerang. Throw about mid-height. Okay, it doesn't take a lot of strength. You're just basically dinging it off your wrist. It's going to come back and let it float in and catch it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get in this video because this isn't my wide angle lens, but it does take a lot better video than you notice in my other previous. So I'm going to give this a throw right now and see how it goes. The breeze has slowed down a little bit, so.
This is exciting. I always thought boomerangs were cool as a kid. I didn't know much about them, but I just saw them, I guess, on TV or like cartoons or something, and I always associated them with Australia, but I really don't remember in recent years, or being an adult, seeing footage of boomerangs. So I didn't even know if they were like legit. That's how much I don't know about them. So I'm really excited to see this.
Chances are it's going to land out in front of me just a couple feet. But if the wind picks up right where it needs to be at a nice steady breeze, slow, it'll come right back to my hands. So let's give you an example. And just copy what you see me do in a video. Just trying to.
Oh, this is exciting.
About how far away I am. I'd say right about here is good. Okay, so here we go.
Whoa. Oh, no way.
And it actually did the opposite. It landed just
Whoa,
in back.
did you hear how long it was till it landed? I thought it was going to come crashing down. It just got out of frame of the camera, but it almost sounded like by that late sound of it hitting the ground, like it must have slowed down and kind of hovered down like that. Right behind him. That's very impressive.
Maybe just a little too strong. A little bit of adjustment. I'm going to throw a little bit more into the breeze rather than the right of it, and it should bring it over here to the next side of me.
Oh, so, cool.
You'll notice in this one the flight should be a lot better.
Okay, this is so radical, man. Look at that. What in the world? Right to him. What? Okay, this is long overdue. Yo, leave some comments on more boomerang videos, please. These are sick. I have to try this. I have to learn this. I know it's not going to work the first probably 100 times I try this, but it's going to be worth the practice. That is really cool, and there's got to be boomerang like competitions or something, right? Like, was this ever in the Olympics or some sort of organized competition? I feel like it should be. This is really cool.
That was much better.
Yo.
So we'll try it again, and even a little bit more into the breeze.
That was really cool. How in the world? Right to him. Dude, that's so cool.
That's about it. We'll give you another throw just so you know.
And you notice when he throws, it's not a fast, aggressive maneuver. He's just kind of lightly taking a few gather steps and then planting himself and just lightly releasing it. And it flies away, goes straight ahead of him, comes around, and ends up slowing down and just hovering down to him. It's incredible. What the heck?
This is yours.
Yo, that is too cool, man. It is like a cartoon. I mean, it almost doesn't seem real. It seems like cartoonish that something like that exists, but there it is right in front of us. It works.
Yeah, Jim. I hope you get better results out of it. You have the whizzer now that you're practicing with, and I will be mailing this back to you. Just remember, it's a very slight breeze.
Wow, that was stellar. Victor Pullen, nice throws, man. I will be checking out his channel later. That was pretty neat, gotta admit. My first exposure to some legitimate boomerang throws. Make sure to check that out. That will be in the description down below. Wow. Guys, I'm blown away. That's really cool. Straight up impressed by how well that works. And I'm also intrigued by the technique. How you don't have to go whip it or throw it really hard or even grip it hard with your whole hand. I would have totally uneducated done the wrong thing. So very unique about the technique. And look at it float in motion. It's really, really satisfying to see, quite frankly. Okay, and now we're at our second video. This is from Warwick Naylor's Boomerang Adventures, and we are looking at a different side of boomerangs. This is a hunting boomerang, so I'm assuming I also have one of these, this style that I got sent, so thank you again. This was kind of shorter, not as long, it was shorter. It didn't have a strong bow to it. It was more straightened, I guess you could say. So it was definitely a different shape, different length, and someone said in the letter that that was a hunting style, that one won't return to you, but rather can be thrown in a fast straight line and can be used to hunt animals. So very interesting as well. I believe the Aboriginals used these. That's from what I understand. That's some pretty cool history. Let's see what he has to say and see if he can legit hunt rabbits on the run with hunting boomerang.
I've been hunting rabbits the whole time and hoping to pick up a rabbit for you to show you how to kill one with a boomerang, which I've done many years ago when I was a teenager. Now I'm just getting my eye back in. I've just got a compilation of very near misses, and
look at that
just
damn fly.
gives you a good look
or
of how to
something.
hit a rabbit and all the form you need to take, and it's just very entertaining anyway. So stay tuned and I'll talk you through it.
Okay, I'm excited to see this. And just that quick side note, I can't ignore it. Those were either flies or mosquitoes or something of the like. I know people have said in the outback, I'm assuming this is somewhere in the outback or at least the bush somewhere. People have said they can be pretty bad out there. So it looks like that guy was getting pummeled. But that doesn't matter. He's here to hunt rabbits. Let's see what's going on.
Normally I don't throw my boomerang into rocks, but I just couldn't help myself this time.
There it is.
This is about a
Perched up on the
25,
rock.
30 metre shot, and I was throwing into the
Ooh.
wind, so it
Almost had him. He threw that from back here into the wind? How the hell?
wasn't ever going to be a very good shot, but it was just an experiment just
Look
to
at
see
it. That
what would
one
happen.
looks like it has more weight to it, too.
Anyway, the wind got under the boomerang and missed the rabbit by about a metre.
Oh.
But it was
It
fun.
looked like it actually deflected off that branch, which helped him. He kind of got lucky. It deflected right to the rabbit. But nonetheless, what a great attempt. That was close. Closer than I'd have gotten. Mine have probably skipped along here and hit the rock in the
Anyway.
face. Oh.
Oh, that had him if that grass wasn't there.
I couldn't see. Couldn't see where it went.
And this shot here was not too bad, but yeah, he just ran behind the bush on me before I could get the boomerang to him in time. Now I do
Close again,
communicate a
though.
lot with my cameraman when I'm hunting, and he's an experienced hunter himself, so I rely on him quite a lot for his positioning of where I want him to stand so he can flush the rabbits out, and of course to get
Wow.
the footage of it when I actually do throw the boomerang off so everybody else can have a look at it.
Okay, so this is pretty interesting. He's obviously got the boomerang trying to hunt the rabbits, and he's using the cameraman directing him on where to go to hopefully flush these rabbits out of these bushes into the open so he can take advantage and, boom, snipe one with the boomerang. Interesting sport going on here, right?
If you want to,
This is
See what
totally
I'm
Australian to
trying
me. This is so Aussie.
there's holes. Just a full warren in here.
The outfit, the
I reckon I would have hit that
environment,
That
hunting with the boomerang.
perfectly, but then that bloody bush was there. So this thing's going to come running out in a second, so I'll try,
All right.
try and push him out towards you.
Yep.
There he goes. Damn, those rabbits are fast.
This is quite difficult throwing because the rabbits are darting very fast between
Yeah.
bushes, and it only gives you a split second really to
Yeah.
form up and throw the boomerang and get the
Damn,
boomerang to the
very
rabbit in time
accurate
before it
again,
disappears
just
into the
missed
next
him.
bush.
This guy is accurate with the boomerang. I'm impressed. Dude, I would come nowhere near that. That quick of a release, like that rabbit's coming, I'd throw it and it'd go
Unfortunately,
nowhere. Nowhere near the
It landed at
rabbit.
his feet and then it bounced up over the top. Make a bit of noise in there again, Locke. My cameraman here started to stomp on the bush that was holding a few rabbits, so the camera was bumping up and down, but he was still good enough to pick up this rabbit as it came running past. Oh!
Ooh. Did you get him?
The top of his head.
I don't think so.
Ideally, you should be throwing the boomerang at their feet, because then even if you miss it, it'll bounce up and collect them, but if you go over the top of their head, you're going to miss it every time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now,
Aim
this
for
one's
their
not
feet.
such a great shot, but I just want to show you how fast
Oh my God.
that boomerang actually goes. It caught up to that rabbit.
It did catch up because that
Split
rabbit
second,
was
even though
flying
that's
like
probably running
lightning.
at about 50 k's an hour.
Look at that. Oh, wow, that boomerang tracked it down. Almost. This is interesting, man.
This was interesting.
I ain't never
because
seen
two
anything
rabbits
like
came out of
this.
the bush at the same time. Initially, the cameraman followed the rabbit that I didn't see,
Ooh.
and then he noticed that I saw another rabbit after I picked up my boomerang, and I actually just missed that rabbit there.
Oh,
I didn't
close.
know how close it was.
He's coming damn close.
Hitting it until
Way
I looked at
closer
it
than I
later
ever
on the
would.
computer on the slow motion, and I only just missed it by probably about a foot, and that would have
Jeez.
been I'd say a
Talk
20,
about a hard
25
hunt.
meter shot.
These rabbits are fast.
This was a really difficult shot. The rabbit could run either direction, and it was over undulating soil, but you never know. It's good to just give it a throw. You might fluke it anyway. I do end up hitting a small lignum bush, so I threw slightly to the left, but that rabbit went right off to the right, and there was no way I was going to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
After I do a complete miss in the next throw.
Oh, oh. He was dual wielded there. Had two of them. Dang it. Missed
I've
his
actually
shot.
only ever hit one rabbit in this style of throwing a boomerang, so
Yeah,
it's not such
you have a
bad
small
throw.
window of
Probably needs
opportunity
to fly
there.
About, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches over the top of its head.
Yeah.
Now this is the best shot I've done in the last
I would
few
say
weeks.
go lower, but who the hell am I to
My cameraman
the,
saw it before me,
boss
First
him
I had to
around at
find
this
it,
point? He knows what he's
and
doing.
then I had to find
That's a hard throw, that
You
quick.
got it.
which direction he was running,
You got it, but he ran away.
and then I threw it as best I could.
It hit the ground first, so it lost a bit of momentum.
Look, sounded like they struck one, but the rabbit got away still.
The guts have gone out of the throw.
It was a 35 to 40 metre shot, and it's quite difficult to see, but you can actually see the rabbit and the boomerang going through the air if you look close enough. And I didn't get
I'm
a
not
direct hit
seeing
on the
it,
rabbit.
dang
I
it.
hit a piece of wood that was just in front of the rabbit, and it bounced up, and it glanced the rabbit's side and spun it around. And you can see that later on as the clip progresses. Just look over on the left, and you'll see
Oh,
some
I see it
movement,
over
and that's
there.
the rabbit
Yeah.
and the boomerang.
To the left side of
And,
the
I'll do it even a close,
the view
more of a
there.
close up here, but the definition drops right away but you can actually see the little white tail of the rabbit flicking up.
Yeah.
And you do see the boomerang flick across the screen if you look closely.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the left side of the screen,
Oh, it did hit
you
it,
see the
right?
rabbit tumble.
Yeah.
But he did run away.
Wow.
Now, this
The
photo
rabbit
is
was
good
literally
because this
tumbling and he
was the
struck it
first
hard.
close
But it managed to
shot
get
that I
away.
had a rabbit for more than 20 years. So
Tough little
I was
bugger.
quite excited. And after I threw it, I just talked through with the cameraman exactly what happened and why I did it. So this is a bit of hunting strategy for you here.
I didn't see what happened there. Dang it. Did he get it?
I missed him by this much. It went on the top of his head. Well, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me nearly hit a rabbit several times. Hopefully I can get one on the run for you very soon. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yo, that was really cool. This will be linked down below. You got to check it out. That was Warwick Naylor's Boomerang Adventures. I definitely give him a thumbs up. And that video has a lot of views, so congrats on that. Oh, and my God, and this is so cool. I didn't even know this. This is totally coincidence. The guy we reacted to in the beginning, Victor Poulin, commented right here. Hello again, my friend. I've sent so many people here to your video lately that do not understand what a hunting boomerang is. Because I write returning boomerang in most of my videos, I constantly get people writing all boomerangs return, so why write returning in the title? That's pretty funny. I send them to your video so they understand the difference. Thank you for having this video up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because there is a difference. Boomerangs, and it's all fascinating to me. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. Leave your comments down below. Do you have boomerangs? Which style do you have? Do you hunt with your boomerang? Do you have a regular returning boomerang and know how to use it? Does it return to you? And please comment down below with some links if you could, or at least some titles I can look for relating to more boomerang content. I'm very fascinated by it. This American is hella fascinated by boomerangs, and I will be trying to throw a boomerang of mine and see what happens. I will, of course, do that on video. This was really fun, guys. Anxious to learn if there's competitions for these too. Leave a like on there if you enjoyed it. I certainly hope you did. I know I did. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Check out the description for these original videos and other ways you can support my channel. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys. Catch you later.